What is going on, everybody? It is Maytryx here, and welcome to another video. And in this video, I am going to be playing Bedwars using my brand new mouse, the HyperX Pulsefire Haste. And this video is actually going to feature a hand cam, because why not? Before we get into the video though, if you do enjoy it, make sure you leave a like and hit that subscribe button with that notification bell on. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitch, because I am live on there really frequently, and any support is greatly appreciated. And without further ado, let's get straight to the video. So here we are in our first game, and right from the get-go, I don't do hand cams. And this is why. My overall hand cam position is really clunky, and a couple things to note. First off, I don't actually use a mouse pad. I actually use my desk, and I've actually been using my desk for like the past year now. And honestly, it's very nice because it allows me to move more freely and such. But also, the overall amount of items that's in my general hand cam proximity is somehow able to be captured by my webcam because the lens is actually really massive. So you're able to kind of see like my computer, you're able to see my monitor, and even my headphone wire as well. I meant to do that. Yeah, I'm still kind of getting adjusted to the overall fluid movement of this mouse, so I might screw up sometimes. So yeah, this is the first hand cam video that I've really ever done before, so obviously, you know, it's very awkward with my movements, and this dude got an iron sword. Get back here, bozo. I'm pretty insane at this game. So I actually ordered this mouse in October. Why? So I ordered this mouse in around October 8th, and it got here on the 18th, which took over a week of shipping. And I should definitely preface, there is no reason why this mouse should have taken over a week. Okay, because I ordered it on the 8th, and FedEx actually was the main shippers for this package, which I really use FedEx, so I'm thinking, maybe FedEx can actually give me the item quicker than normal. Oh, how I could not have been more wrong at that moment. FedEx, instead of making things quicker, FedEx, I guess, decided, hey, the item was ordered on the 8th, and obviously, you know, this person wants their mouse. Let's take our sweet little time and actually wait until we can start shipping the mouse. So I ordered the mouse around the 8th, and I kept checking a tracker, and the tracker kept saying something like, oh, it still hasn't been shipped yet. 3 days later, I checked the tracking, and it finally shipped. And the shipping was actually from a state that's a couple states away from me. So I'm thinking, oh, maybe I should get this sometime soon. I was so wrong. The shipping took its sweet little time over the next course of a week. So during this while, I'm just over here waiting to get my mouse so that way I can record a video because, you know, mouse videos do really well, especially the Pulsefire Haste. This isn't even my base. So I'm waiting around for the mouse, and I checked the tracker one day, and I check it, and it says, transferring package into local post office. What? Long story short, they took the mouse, and they decided, hey, even though we're the main carriers of the mouse, we're just not even going to ship it ourselves. Instead, we're actually going to do the opposite, and we're gonna ship it to the other shippers for them to ship it. It's like, huh? You've been the main shippers for like weeks on end. What do you mean? So they ship it over to the local postal station, and after a couple more days of waiting, I finally got the mouse. And it's really funny that I got it literally the day after I came back home from vacation. Because for those of you that don't know, I actually went on vacation over the weekend, and it was very fun. Unfortunately, waiting for the mouse wasn't. So that is enough of my epic rant about the gaming mouse shipping situation with FedEx. Let me go ahead and talk about the mouse. So I've been using this mouse now for a couple days, and I'm still getting used to the overall fluidity of the movement, because the movement actually is really smooth. I even put on those skates, but I will definitely say in general that this is actually kind of a really cool mouse. The clicking is going to take a bit to get used to, but honestly that's probably because I haven't really done much PvP in general over the weekend. Honestly, I don't really have that much of a difference in overall experience between this mouse and my old mouse, which was the G402. But honestly, I will definitely say though that a big difference is that this mouse can actually drag click. And I'll prove it here in a bit. I just want to kill this person first. Maybe. There you go. So, I actually been practicing drag clicking, and this is what I got. It's still a major work in progress. Just like my overall Bedwars skill level is. This mouse actually is a pretty good buy. Initially after buying it for the first couple of days. And does it make you better at Bedwars? Yes. Alright, so here we are in the second game of the video. And let's go ahead and do the exact same thing that we did last game, which was play Bedwars and talk about things. Because apparently commentary videos actually do somewhat well. So like I said about a minute or two ago, I actually went on vacation over the weekend, and the vacation that I went to actually was 4+ hours away, which was a very long car ride. This is why I'm going to give a special shout out to Spotify Premium and Subway Surfers for actually saving me the entire car trip. But in general, I actually went down south of the state and I visited some relatives. Why did you bridge over this way? Now you're gonna die. Or you can just lag back, that's cool. So I visited some relatives and we actually did a couple of things. We got there on Saturday and we went to this one little pumpkin patch, which actually was a little more than a pumpkin patch. I mean, it had like a couple rides, it had some games, it had food. Overall, it was actually a really fun experience. Granted, we only stayed there for like 4 hours and then... Alright. So yeah, we didn't really last there that long because we went back home and we had like a little bonfire and ate some things and we played a game. And the board game was very fun. It was like a marble game. Maybe one of these days in the future, if I ever get rich and famous totally, I'll do a stream where I play the marble game with some streamer friends or whatever. Okay, bud. So on the Sunday following that, we actually went hiking on several different trails. And all of these trails, what they had in common is that they have like a waterfall. The first trail that I went to, the main premise was the waterfall. So we went on like a under-mile hike. It was like 3/4 of a mile, supposedly. But my legs were aching after that. But the next part got even worse. Because we stopped somewhere and got some food for a picnic. And we went to the next place, which was actually a state park. So we got to the state park and we ate, and then we started walking again. Except this time, we went on a trail, which had this one cave, which the cave was actually pretty cool. But what followed after that was like one of the longest stretches of walking I have ever done in my entire life. It was bad. Now, the walking entirely wasn't too bad, but you had to cross a couple of creeks, and at around that point, I just wanted to get over with. So, I tried walking on some stones, which were in place, and then it turns out that I stepped my shoe inside the water. So, that only went so well. But that was, like, not even the worst part. The worst part was this one long stretch of trail. Basically... It inclined significantly over the next couple of feet. And this incline, I honestly felt like my knees were going to explode. I've never walked any sort of trail that hurt physically and even mentally as much as that part. Like, that was seriously the worst stretch of walking that I've ever had to, like, endure in my life. So after that, we got back to the car, my knees were on fire, and then we drove over to a waterfall to kind of see. Then after that, we went back, got prepared, and we drove back home. Overall, that was actually a really nice weekend. We didn't really do anything too, what would be the right word, industrialized? I don't know. Basically, we didn't do any of the normal leisure stuff that people would go to on vacation, like either, let's say, go to a hotel, go to an amusement park. Everything was more so natural, and honestly, that is honestly what we kind of need. Honestly, this weekend was actually really fun, and sometimes that's kind of what you need. You just need a vacation and do some stuff more so away from like your computer or your phone or whatever. But in general, this was actually really fun, and maybe in the future I'll go again. Who knows? And maybe next time I'll actually vlog. Alright, so Aqua is still alive, but they are a final kill. But that's gonna give me an excuse to go over to this diamond generator here, so let's go ahead and actually do that. I'm trying to think of like more video topics to talk about here, but nothing really is coming to mind. Because I actually recorded this video multiple times. The last time that I did it, I actually had like a third topic to talk about, but I honestly forgot what that was now. The problems of being a YouTuber. I guess I will go ahead and say thank you all so much for the support on Twitch, because for those of you that don't know, I actually hit 500 followers on Twitch last week at the time of recording this. So that's actually very cool. And for those of you that actually don't know, because of the fact that I hit 500 before the end of the year, I did unfortunately say that if I did hit that number before the end of 2021, then I'm gonna end up having to do a 12-hour live stream. And what do you know? I hit it here before November even started. The thing is, I've actually done a 12-hour live stream before, and initially it wasn't too bad, but by hour 11 I was practically dead. It's just, I just wanted it all to end, and it was just not a fun experience. But this time around for the 12-hour stream, I'm actually going to be doing some things a little bit different. I can't really say what I want to do, but I do have a couple of ideas, which might include, like, let's say, special guests. And for those of you wondering, no, Obama is not. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot. Hypixel actually added the new 10-second countdown. Let's go! Oh, and they quit. Very cool. Oh yeah, that's a topic I could talk about. The new Bedwars update. Let's go. So Hypixel decided to actually update Bedwars for like the first time in years. And honestly, I'm so happy because with the update, it is actually a lot. And I really love that. I decided that I wasn't going to make an entire video talking about the update because that's definitely going to be done like a million times. But I will definitely say though, a couple of things that I did enjoy. First off, of course, is the counter that's given whenever you disconnect and reconnect. Like, that is such an amazing... Like, honestly, that is such an amazing feat that Hypixel decided to add. Because for those of you that don't know, people used to, like, really love to DC and RC. And what is this bozo's base? There we go, good lord. But as I was saying while I'm here in the middle of the base, Hypixel actually added a longer countdown to people who actually do that. Which basically means that anytime people DC and RC, it takes them 10 seconds. And that is absolutely amazing. Anywho, that is actually going to do it for the video. Thank you all so much for watching. And again, if you did enjoy, make sure you leave a like and hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitch and join my Discord server. And with that out of the way, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.